Hello lions, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Anyway, today a student in my channel has asked me to make a video about phonetics, about practicing phonetics. So today's video is about practicing. So first of all, let's talk about the exam. The exam, as I told you in the previous video, it will be as follows. The teacher will give you 5 words, and what you have to do is to transcribe them. So the technique and the strategy to get the high score is to remember. First, you have to remember all the symbols, either short vowels, long vowels, diphthongs, or letters. And second, you have to hear the sound. You have to write and transcribe using sound. So you have to write each sound, then the other sound, then the next sound, and so on and so forth. So I'll give you an example. The first example I have is high. I. Here we have two sounds. I. The first sound is h. So, and the second I. Is it a short vowel, long vowel, or diphthongs? Yeah, it's diphthongs. So the diphthong I, it writes like that. A with I. High, high. So, did I miss something? Yes, I miss slash. We should and we must put 2 slash, one in the end and one in the beginning. And one other point, you have only used the small letters, not the capital letters. I hope that you get this point, that you have to use only small letters, not capital letters like this, like we have in S. The first letter here is capital letter. This is not acceptable. Let's move to the next word, which is spoonful. Yeah, spoonful. We have a long vowel, and this is another advantage for you, that the teacher will spell the words as it is. So what all you have to do is to just listen and focus and write each sound. The teacher will pronounce the sounds exactly. For example, spoonful, he will say, or she will say, spoonful. So we have a long vowel. So the first sound is s, and then sp. We have p. Oo. We have a long vowel, which is with write it like that. Spoonful. Spoon. What's the next sound? Is n. Spoon. And then we have f. Spoonful. Full. Full. Yes, we have the short vowel, which is this. Full. And the last letter or the sound is l. Again, we should and we must use the slash in the end and another slash in the beginning. So let's come to the other example, which is dog. Let's again, dog. The first sound is d, and then we have the sound of the dog, og, ah, ah. It's a short vowel. How we write it? Dog, og, og. We write it like this, and then the last sound with g. Okay, have the letter g. Again, you should and we must remember this. You should use the slashes, one in the first and one in the end. one in the beginning and one in the end, and always use small letters. Okay, now let's move to yes. Yes, the first sound is y. How we write y? Yes, it's right like that. It's like j in the alphabets. It's like j. So yes, s. S. We have two other sounds, which is s. S. So the short vowel is e. Yes, e. Like that, yeah. And the last sound, which is the consonant s. And again, we have to put them between slashes, one slash in the beginning and one slash in the end. Okay, we have another example here, which is boy. Oi. We have the, what is oi? Is it a short vowel, a long vowel, consonant, or diphthongs? Oi. Yes, guys, it's diphthongs. So the first sound we have is the letter or the consonant b. B. Again, no capital letters, just small letters. B. Oi. Oi. Here we have one sound, which is oi. How we write it? We write it like that. O. I. This is how we write oi. And again, we don't forget the slashes. One slash in the beginning, one slash in the end. Now let's move to the verb set. Set. How we transcribe it? So the first sound we have is s. Again, whenever you want to transcribe a word, go sound by sound. S. The first sound we have is s, and the second sound is e. 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 How we write e? First of all, is it a short vowel, long vowel, diphthongs, or consonant? Yes, it's a short vowel. It's right like that. We write it like that. So se, se. The last vowel, the last sound. Sorry, the last sound is t. So look, the verb is pronounced like the same way it spell. So again, the slashes. Another example, like set, it's let. It's the same form. The first sound is L, is L, sorry, is L, and then we have the second sound is E, like set. It's E, the short vowel E, and the last consonant or the last sound is T. And again, put them between slashes. So set and let, the same way it spells is the same way it pronounces. So here we have two forms, one verb with two forms. Here you have to pay attention. The first verb, conjugated in the past, has one particular pronunciation, and the other one has also its particular its own pronunciation. So the first one is gave, ave, ave, gave. So the first sound is g, and then the second sound is a. Is it a short vowel, long vowel, consonant, or diphthongs? Okay, guys. It's diphthongs. A. So it's right like that. A, and the. Okay, so gave. You have to pay attention to don't write it like it's spelling, because the pronunciation is different from the spelling, so you mustn't add e in the end. Again, we must put the two slashes, one in the beginning and one in the end, and using the small letters. Now let's move to give. Give. Okay, is the short vowel, long vowel, diphthongs, or consonant? The first sound is consonant g, and then the short vowel I, give, and then we have the. So we'll write the, and then one slash in the beginning and one slash in the end. So I'll give you those two examples that you have to transcribe them in the comments. So if you have any thought or you didn't understand anything, please feel free to ask, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and yeah, write those transcribe those words in the comment. The first one pronounce as follows: horse, horse, and the second pronounce as mouse, mouse, ow, ow, mouse. Okay, so I hope you that benefited from the video, and see you.